Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we're talking Real Housewives of Potomac. Today we are talking Robin Dixon's significant other. I am so glad Juan Dixon is not here right now. That Juan Dixon, you guys, because he's in the news and it is not for the right reasons, you guys. So allegedly there was some sort of a cover-up that Juan Dixon might have known about at the school that he is currently at coaching basketball. So let's get into it. So it says Edward Erickson of Baltimore Brew reported that a former player is alleging that a Coppin assistant tricked him into sharing intimate photos and texts and blackmailed him into videotaping a sexual encounter before publicizing the material when the player resisted further demands for sex. According to the report, former Coppin State player Ivan Williams filed a lawsuit against former staffer Lucian Brownlee in Baltimore City Circuit. Williams also claims Dixon knew and didn't do anything about it. Coppin State University assistant basketball coach catfished a player online into providing intimate photos and texts. Then the legal complaint says by information and belief, Lucian Brownlee, a former guard who served as director of player development and director of basketball operations, harassed, tormented, and sexually assaulted the player Ivan Williams before publishing intimate material he had obtained from the student. Coppin basketball coach Juan Dixon, who is named in the complaint, allegedly failed to take action when informed of Brownlee's actions. A legendary figure in Baltimore and beyond, Dixon is the former University of Maryland standout and NBA player who Coppin hired in the spring of 2017. The lawsuit also names Coppin State University because its officials allegedly questioned him harshly and retaliated against him by withdrawing previously promised financial assistance, Erickson reported. Dixon, the star player who led Maryland to its only national championship in 2002, has been coaching at the Baltimore University since 2017. He's scheduled to bring his team to College Park and coach against the Terps on November 25th. The former player's attorney told the website he believes Dixon holds some of the blame. Erickson wrote, and Dixon, having prior knowledge of issues with Brownlee, according to the complaint, should have never placed him in a position of authority over players, Epstein added. The coach should have known better than to put this person in a position of seniority. The Brew was not able to reach Brownlee. Dixon did not respond to a phone message and an email requesting comment about the matter, nor did the school's athletic director, Derek Carter. It's an ugly story that includes accusations from Williams of catfishing by Brownlee, who allegedly posed online as a woman interested in Williams, successfully soliciting nude photos before blackmailing him into sending more material. Williams also told his family he was uncomfortable with the rampant drug use by unnamed team members on road trips and alleged Dixon he was, quote, helpless to address the drug issue in any meaningful way. Erickson's report has a lot more details, including Williams' claim that Dixon admitted he and athletic director Derek Carter knew Brownlee was mentally ill. The whole story began to get legs online Tuesday, in part because Dixon has gained fame through him and his ex-wife, you guys, because, well, re-engaged, I should say. They're not married again yet. Robin Dixon's roles on the popular reality show Real Housewives of Potomac. Dixon, 44, is a Terps legend renowned for overcoming difficult circumstances as a youth in Baltimore, arriving at Maryland as a little-known recruit before becoming the school's all-time leading scorer. He later returned as an assistant for Mark Turgeon, but the two had a falling out at Turgeon, let him go in 2016. Dixon questioned Turgeon's style of play in a 2021 interview and pushed to be considered for the job last year when Turgeon left, sources told Inside MD Sports at the time, you guys. So the cover-up is always worse to me because I feel like if you know there is wrongdoing, if you know there is something sexually inappropriate going on and, you know, drug use that is happening and you are the head coach and you are not taking any action, that tells me a lot about the person that you are. And basically what it tells me is that as long as the team is successful, as long as the university is successful, as long as the money and donations are still coming into the university, you are going to turn a blind eye. And for the life of me, I do not understand. This is not pre-Me Too era where you can cover up things with money and different types of, ways to keep people silent and, try to prevent them from going forward and all of these things, and nothing would happen if they tried to, come out or what have you. I don't understand why now, in 2022, where we've had everything under the sun that has taken place with the Me Too movement, as to why any type of sexual inappropriate behavior is being, turned a blind eye, turning the other cheek, as long as the team's successful, as long as there's things going on, that make you lucrative, that make you still getting a check, the university still getting a check, that you're not going to say you're doing anything, you guys. Like, we have to do better than this. And I can't believe that they outed the player's name in the complaint as well on top of this all. And even Juan Dixon is even admitting in some of the complaint that he did, he wasn't taking the proper measures and should have acted. Like, this is too much. Like, you are in a position of authority. You are in a position where you are supposed to be exemplifying leadership at a school. And if somebody under your nose, if somebody that you have the power to terminate or get rid of and take immediate action as far as anything inappropriate that goes against a school code of conduct, that goes against morals and values, that goes against what a student should, never have to endure as a student at a university in a student period, and you just completely do nothing. You just stay silent and, just let for, whatever else happen. No, 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 no. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, you guys, because this is just the initial complaint, which means more is going to come out if, this reaches a trial or whatever the resolution is, if this is going to be, if there's no settlement or anything else that is involved. But it's just very disturbing, and it's just, the irony in this is that currently, those of you who do not watch Real Housewives of Potomac, Robin has been at, Wendy, specifically, just, trying to fight her, having Cherise hold her back, lying about the matter, and having producers come in basically saying, hey, you did have Cherise hold you back, from trying to go at Wendy and everything else. And it's like, I wonder if this is, again, misplaced anger, that maybe she is upset once again with Juan Dixon. Maybe she already knew about this in advance, because a lot of times when these things hit the airwaves, the complaint has already been filed, you guys, but we're just now getting wind of it once we get access to the documents and everything else, right? So I'm wondering if she knew about this, knew maybe there was an investigation at the time of filming of some sort, to where Juan may have warned her that, there may be some things coming out about him at some point in the coming months. And she is taking out her anger and frustration on Wendy, because nothing else makes sense, you guys, to have that energy for your castmates other than there's problems at home, you guys. Other than there's problems at home. And hopefully this gets addressed at the reunion or the following season, because they seem to, have an obsession with going after everyone's husbands, but they seem to keep certain people's personal lives under wraps or redirect it to go after certain cast members. So I am very curious to see if Candace, Wendy, or whomever does bring this to light at the reunion, or does this bring to light at the following season and everything else, since everybody else's husbands are fair game, and a lot of the time the other husbands are faced with false allegations that have no receipts to prove the truth, you guys, other than to cause drama and discord with everybody else. So the irony that that's happening, and currently, Juan Dixon is being exposed as somebody who keeps silent about sexual inappropriate behavior and keeps silent about drug use on the team as long as something benefits him, is very concerning and very disturbing, you guys. And it tells me the type of person Juan Dixon is. It tells me the type of character or lack thereof Juan Dixon has, to let this happen. So there is that. But please let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.